The operation myth that's killing your business. What if I told you that the most successful businesses I've worked with in 40 years had operations that looked like complete chaos to outsiders, and that your obsession with smooth processes might be the biggest threat to your growth? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why messy operations often outperform perfect ones. And I'll give you my 8-point chaos advantage system that turns operational chaos into competitive advantage. I'm David White, and I've been in the trenches building businesses over 4 decades. And I've launched multiple tech ventures, built one of the leading SEO agencies back when Alta Vista was still a thing, and worked with hundreds of CEOs who thought they had it all figured out. And here's what I discovered that changed everything. The businesses that survived and thrived weren't the ones with the prettiest organization charts or the most documented processes. Surprise, surprise. They were the ones that could pivot faster than a politician's promise during election season. Let me tell you about the moment this became crystal clear to me. Back in 2003, I was managing my SEO agency, and we were handling hundreds of campaigns simultaneously. Everyone wanted to be number one on Google back then. Many thought there was some magic formula, a one-size-fits-all solution. And then overnight, Google, as they still do, changed their algorithm. Now, I'm talking about a complete game changer that made yesterday's optimization tactics as useful as a chocolate teapot. I had 2 types of competitors. The first group had beautifully documented processes, detailed workflows, and operations so smooth you could ice skate on them. The second group, well, let's just say their operations looked like they were held together with determination and duct tape. Now, guess who adapted first? The perfectly optimized competitors? Well, they took weeks to adjust their pristine processes. They had meetings about meetings to discuss the changes. Meanwhile, the messy operators pivoted in hours. We fell into that second category. Our operations looked chaotic from the outside, but we could change direction faster than a cat with its tail on fire. Within hours, we tested new approaches and were already delivering results for clients, while our efficient competitors were still scheduling strategy sessions and handing out excuses. That's when I realized something that contradicted everything the business consultants were preaching. The myth of perfect operations is killing your growth potential. Now, here's what I've observed across hundreds of businesses. Rigid systems make you fragile when markets shift unexpectedly. Your obsession with efficiency creates blind spots to massive opportunities. Nassim Taleb said it perfectly in Anti-Fragile, his book. The fragile seeks calm. The anti-fragile thrives on chaos. Your optimized operations are fragile. Your competitors' obsession with efficiency makes them weaker, not stronger. The most profitable companies I've worked with had what I call deliberate chaos, messy internal operations, but bulletproof customer outcomes. They always delivered. Think about it this way. Would you rather have a perfectly maintained sports car that breaks down when you hit a pothole, or a rugged vehicle that gets stronger with every rough road you encounter? The market doesn't care about your internal elegance. It rewards whoever solves problems fastest when conditions change. And here's the kicker. This isn't just theory. I've watched clients miss million-dollar opportunities because their optimized processes couldn't handle anything outside their predetermined workflows. So how do you build operations that strengthen under pressure instead of breaking? Well, after those 4 decades in the trenches, I've identified what I call the anti-fragile operations framework. It's the complete opposite of what they taught you in business school. First principle, internal chaos enables external perfection. Your customer-facing process must be bulletproof, while your internal systems stay completely flexible. Clients don't care about your internal complexity. They care about consistent results, despite market chaos. Second principle, Build for a 200% pivot capacity. This sounds wasteful, but excessive adaptability becomes your biggest advantage. You say yes when others say no. Competitors miss chances due to strict processes, but you can deliver with precision. The third principle: document outcomes, not processes. Traditional advice says document everything for your current model. I keep internal documentation to a minimum, but follow strict customer outcome protocols that remain effective through any changes. As Richard Branson said, business opportunities are like buses. Another one is always coming, but you need to be ready to board without delay. This is how you differentiate yourself in the market. When you position yourself as the person who's been in the trenches, who's built businesses that adapt and seize opportunities while maintaining customer excellence, you're immediately eliminating half of your competition. Your messy internal processes become proof of your hands-on experience and capability. Here's what happens when you implement this approach. While your competitors optimize themselves into obsolescence, you build operations that actually matter. You'll turn challenges into customer benefits and make your unique approach a market authority. Every time you interact with a client, it tells a story. Your flexible model meets needs that competitors can't while remaining reliable. Each success reinforces your reputation for results over rigid processes. This creates a cycle of growing authority. Every time a traditional competitor falters during market changes, your contrarian stance becomes stronger. Stop optimizing for yesterday's market and start building for tomorrow's chaos. I put together everything I've learned about this into my 8-point anti-fragile operations blueprint. It's a complete system that shows you how to turn operational disadvantages into competitive weapons while maintaining bulletproof customer outcomes. This isn't theory. These are battle test strategies that have helped my clients achieve over 1,000% ROI by embracing strategic chaos. Check out davidwhiteconsulting.com, and under training, you'll find a link to the 8-point chaos advantage system, or click the link below this video to get your free copy of the 8-point chaos advantage system. While your competitors focus on internal efficiency, you'll create operations that genuinely matter. The frameworks are ready. The only question is whether you'll use them to transform your business from fragile to anti-fragile.